I'd say the biggest thing was just a lot of players, a lot of inexperienced players that had to step up and play a lot of innings for us this year. That was very crucial. They grew up a lot from the start of the season to the end, and they rose to the occasion in big moments, and it was never too big for them. So I think just us growing as a team and them not having so many innings under their belt. We lost 6 seniors last year, so they played a lot of ball for us. So those guys stepping up and just growing and sticking to the process and developing throughout the year was crucial.
Okay. What point of the season did you start to say, okay, things are clicking, we can make a run?
Probably after Williamsburg, the game two at their place was probably the most complete game we had played up to that point. We played there on the Thursday before spring break, and we played a tight one here. They threw Grayson Moore, and he's always good, and so we played a tight one here. It was like a 3-1 game, it was a 4-3 game. So it was a 1-run game here, and we sniffed that one out. We were fortunate enough to get that one, and then we took that momentum, went to their place, and won 7-3, and that was probably the most complete we had played so far all year. And that's, going into spring break, you never know because it's what's going to happen after. But up to that point, we had felt really good with where we were headed. And then when we got back, it seemed to have picked up where it left off.
Okay. Toward the end, your state champions again. What was that feeling?
It was great. It's always great. I mean, it's something you never get over. I mean, we're fortunate to have done it a few times here recently.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still the same feeling.
You've only won it 4 times in baseball, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. And
I mean, yeah, the school. I mean,
correct. Yes, sir. And it's the same feeling every time. I mean, it's something you can't replace. It's, whether it's the same group of guys or every year you're going to have a couple of different players on there. It's just a different scenario, and it never gets old. And it's just a very, very relieving and sweet feeling to have at the end of the night. I mean, and just to see the reaction from the players. I mean, that's what they're there for, is to win the big one. I mean, and they just see their reactions and the smiles and the hugs and everything and all that at the end. I mean, that's why it's all worth it. I mean, for that right there, because they're the ones who put in the work, and to see that pay off for them at the end is a really, really rewarding feeling. So